Death never looked so good. The Lady Death live celebration with Lady Prime, Cliff on Comics, and Madam.
Yeah,
Good evening, ladies.
Oh my God, that was a beautiful beginning.
I was like, I'm ready for bed. Actually, you're going to be reading me bedtime stories.
Yes.
I don't know. That was a soothing voice.
I can use that voice and I'll give you sweet nightmares.
I have to just give my nod to Lady Prime and her extreme makeup, like fucking, extravaganza. That's fucking fierce as fuck.
Thank you.
So,
this is when I get to show my art skills this time of year.
Jelly.
My job doesn't allow me to because I have an office job. So,
you know what's funny? I have an office job, but because it's a clinical program and it's about like being client centered and everything, so of course we do Halloween. Like the client's like, Cliff, what are you wearing? Like little do they know I'm trying to do some drag shit, but like, because like I've never done it, and this is the first time I've ever applied makeup ever. So thanks.
It's you got to start somewhere.
We're thrilled. I don't think everyone really knows what's going on.
Well, I tried to get the word out, but this was a bad week for me with the whole
audit. Yeah, I heard
battling hornets, battling my mental health, and battling the audit at work.
Okay, I have to find my glasses so I can actually read some stuff on the tiny phone.
Biscuit.
All right.
That's my dog, Biscuit.
Come and tell me, Prince Clifford. Yes, for tonight.
All right.
I think it's also for any of you who can't drink, like God bless you, and may your journey be filled with love and light. And for those of you who are drinking, just when apparently I don't know how it is how I F up, but at some point, I guess if I F up on the makeup or you F up on trivia, I don't know what the rules are. You're supposed to drink, so I came prepared.
This is true. Okay, I think everyone's like pretty much got the rules down now.
Yeah. So I'm told this is a Dickie.
That's a Dickie. What's up, Robert Pop Springs?
Big Papa.
We got the original Papa in the house. He's sitting there being like, they're giving Cliff a makeup lesson. Let's find out.
Okay, Cliff, first tip in makeup lesson, let's turn your hat around. There we go. Now we have a better canvas here to work with.
We have a clean.
And this is supposed to fit around my neck?
Yes.
Girl, you sent me a choker is what you sent me.
He's like, I have not worn a bib since
the foreskin from my head.
All right. Okay, we're doing good. It actually fit. I don't want to die. That's good. Welcome, Troy. Troy is like, what is going on?
All right, now let's see. Should we have just to head to the chat? I really just need to acknowledge them.
Oh, Max is here too. There's already the most exciting thing I've watched all day. God bless you, Max. Love you, baby.
All right, so what we're gonna do, I guess, is Lady Prime and I are gonna take turns asking Cliff questions.
Which I'm gonna get completely wrong because I know one thing about Lady Death.
They're not even for you anymore.
Lady Death.
Really? I thought you would like, because I've heard you like when you're on Paul's stream and you're like, actually, and then you go in and I'm like, remind me never.
So what we're gonna do, sweetheart Cliff, is we're gonna let the chat be the first ones to chime in.
Okay.
On whether something is wrong or right.
So,
right?
So Lady Prime, I want to tell you the secret with Paul. I get so fired up by some of his ignorant comments. And I was just like, let me tell you something. Let's derail this right now. And I go, like the other night the first time I really lost it was when he was like, oh yeah, Leanne is just like Roseanne. I'm like, no, it's not. No, you know?
Cliff was fired up. He's like, what? Like everything stopped. The tire screeched.
I was like, do you not know the difference on what you're watching on your screen? I was like,
oh my God.
I'm like, this woman has money. Roseanne never had money except for that season that was all a freaking dream. I'm like, no.
I thought she has a lot of money from doing that.
No, no, we're comparing the shows.
Oh, okay.
So like that's why I think it's so funny. Oh, thank you, Tony. And then some other time, and now whenever he really sets me up, I'm like, go grab your more educated wife, bring her in.
But I love Paul. He's
Look, he's short and he's stupid, but I feel loved in his presence.
He does have a way of making people feel comfortable.
Who are we talking about? I totally missed this.
Paul in the 619.
Paul in the 619 is awesome. Yes.
Yes, and
totally
how he makes you feel
agree with that. Like,
how he makes you feel comfortable is that when you're with him, you feel like you're the smartest person in the room.
well, no, I feel like I'm with like somebody who just wants to chill. Like, you know.
No, he does want to chill, but he also says some stuff that makes me like, oh.
Like the comparing. I didn't even watch the show that you guys were talking about, but like I hadn't heard anything about it being similar. You know what I mean? Because at least you can catch on and hear and be like, oh, it's similar to this or whatever. And he said Roseanne. It was kind of like off the wall, like
exactly. Oh, James shared the show on Discord. Thank you, James.
Oh, well, thank you. Thank you for that.
Oh, is the birthday boy on channel? Oh.
Lady Prime and Cliff, will you please send him a link?
I will send Boggs a link since it's his birthday.
I think he's deserved it.
Listen, he deserves it. Plus, you know, you two got the boobage out. Let's give him a thrill for his birthday. You two are like, no.
Are you heading there, madam?
I just have my mannequin, my Cliff mannequin.
Oh, you're okay. That's your. That's
apparently, one day I'm gonna inherit this wig, and it's gonna.
This is gonna be so cool when I'm done with it.
Watch, I'm gonna be like.
All right. So, do you have what do you have to drink? Okay, that's all I have to know. What am I looking at? Look, it looks like whiskey.
It is.
Is it rye?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Okay. All right. Is it watered down? Be honest.
No, it's not. But I do have real water because I don't want to die.
Okay.
Oh, wait.
He's either going to poke his eye or vomit.
I want to send this link to my friend Steve in case he can join us after work.
Okay, and also, do you have a bucket to vomit in if necessary, like next to you?
No, I'm just gonna run.
Okay. You know, a Ziploc or anything?
I'm just gonna run.
That's just horrible.
I already got vomited on this week once, so we don't need that.
God, the horrors of being a mother.
And when it wasn't my child, it was somebody else's child. That was the great thing.
The horrors of being in public.
I had to cup the throat with my shirt.
Oh no.
And
like
I was
just
just
gathering flowers, you know, from the
like
valley.
literally, like that's what it was. I was just like, keep going. Go ahead, let it out.
No shame here.
Boggs, check your DMs. I'll send you the link. By the way, now that we can add QR codes, is there any objection? I mean, there's no objection. I know there's no objection. I'm gonna put the Comic Screen Cancer QR code up.
Please. There we go. I was flabbergasted that I actually had somebody bid on my heart. which I was checked on because I'm a narcissist. So I checked on
You're
my
not
heart.
a narcissist, you know. You just have behavioral health issues. So like, by the way, the fact that
I had to look and like see like, oh, thank God, at least someone has been on my heart already.
which one is yours?
The one that talks about you.
The Heroes Con one? It's the Heroes Con one because if you look at it, I wrote on there too.
Yes, it is.
Yeah. Okay. So let's see. Did I write the hashtag?
I don't think so.
I think I wrote. Who wrote hashtag Cliff fucking annihilated my fucking Beth? Oh, that had to be you. But I wrote something. I know I wrote something.
I don't know.
Did I write hashtag YT hashtag Madam?
Maybe that would be the. Yeah, I don't hashtag much at all. So
Vogs is here. What? So wait, maybe I wrote. All right, hold on. Cliff, my birthday boy. Cliff, man, hope with their shit. You know what? I think. Well, there's something in here that basically is like, you know, Lady Fantastic is the devil. So that's me. And
Madam, I know you're giving away Lady Death covers, but I will trade you one of the Lady Death covers for the poison ivy I'm sending you.
I want most. Fine, I would do that.
Hey. See, this is why Christina Payne deserves all her nominations right here. Okay, see that? She's like, fast. Bidding is open. Get to it. She's there.
Thank you for inviting me, by the way. Hey, thank you for inviting me, by the way. I'm really honored.
And thank you for playing the birthday card.
You're welcome to the Lady Death Extravaganza. Now, Will, and let me ask you a couple questions. Do you have any white cream makeup?
No. Okay. I could wear black.
Do you have a red lipstick you could steal?
No, but I could get a black
Yes,
t-shirt.
He keeps it in the side of his drawer.
Do you want me to get a black t-shirt?
Okay. All right, we're cool.
So do you want to get a black t-shirt?
No, you're fine. You're fine.
I love how my moderators in the chat already are like DMing me like, you know, if you need anything, if you need us to handle business, we're in the DMs. You let us know. And I'm like, y'all are the best. Y'all are the best. You know, because there was only one time where I really needed them, and like I felt so bad because Christina didn't know what she walked into. All she knew was she used 2 levels of moderator, and I made her the highest level of moderator. Right. Uh-huh. And then she's like, all right, who needs to be banned? And she's like, oh my God, Matt is dropping the hammer left and right. Holy cow. Matt's in the chat like boom, boom, boom.
Blocking everybody.
Yeah, booting them out, timing them out, you know. And it's so funny because one of the people involved in that, it's been settled. And so he told me, he goes, you know, I've never been able to watch that show because I feel so bad in my role and all that. And I can't look at it. I'm just too ashamed. And I'm like, it's okay. I understand. I was like, but you know, what took place had nothing to do with me. Keep it off my show.
Thanks, Pops. Steph, I am sending you that poison ivy cover you wanted.
Then no need for me to send you anything.
Exactly.
Okay. Well played.
I did every couple of days. I send Will dirty jokes every day, and occasionally I send him a little bit of porn because I'm just trying to break him, you know. And Will's just like, I'll be like, oh look, I was like, someone drew rogue fucking. I'll send it to Will. And Will's
dude, Cliff, I forgot to tell you. Flat Earth Santa is at Baltimore Con, and he met Lenore Zahn, who voices Rogue, and she signed a picture for me. It says, to Will Sugar, Lenore Zahn, aka Rogue. And I'm like,
I love it. I love it.
Yes. Lenore Zahn, I hope to meet her one day. I want her to sign a Rogue comic for me.
Listen, I hope that I can get the money to book her for a weekend, because when Power of X-Men booked her, like she did the Power of X-Men panel, and then they were walking the floor with her, and she's like, all right, so what are we doing next? And like, what do you mean? She's like, you paid for my whole weekend. Like, what are we doing next? And they're like, oh my God, we're her all weekend. So then it's just full on buffoonery, just pictures of them all over the con with her posing with rogues left and right. Just amazing.
Sounds like I would love them. They do. Steph, did you put on the white?
What white?
The white.
I'm naturally white. Come on.
She's
I'm pure
natural.
Pure
Right.
as a snow.
Steph is like, I'm naturally pale, and like
she looks like who's the white hair chick from Game of Thrones a little bit?
Khaleesi.
Yeah.
Well, that's nice. Thank you. I'll take that. All right. Should we start? Should we start gifting Cliff some questions that the chat can answer for him and hopefully mess up? Okay, Cliff,
you're
You
going
gotta take in a
pale.
shot and what was that, madam?
I said, does Cliff have a shot poured already?
He already took one.
Okay, I think it's time for him to take another one and just have it ready.
I'm just asking, how long are you guys going for?
As long as it takes.
I have a
We're gonna
strict cutoff line.
for age 31. Age 31, learn to have some stamina and go to the gym and work on your hips, because you're still not married. You gotta be ready.
Sure.
That's
Ladies,
good advice.
Am I right
Okay,
about
I
hip
have a
bullshit?
cutoff line of 40 minutes, 41 minutes, and
Yeah,
then I have to bounce.
But ladies, real question.
Is it really?
Yes.
Madam?
I got a speakeasy I gotta go to.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Oh my God, she's serious. And I'm over here like, oh, we're going to have a great night of makeup. And she's like, I got to speak easy. We got to run. We got to run.
Because it's what time's over there for you, Cliff?
I'm Eastern. It's 9:20.
Oh, okay.
It's
It's
8:20
8:20.
right now.
Yeah.
So we have to wrap it up in 24 minutes. Gotcha.
Not
What?
24
No,
minutes.
not 24.
40 minutes. All right, fine. Okay, here we go. Cliff, you're doing a great job in your makeup, I want to say.
Considering I only got fingers to work with, thank you.
I
You know what? I just
you're
wanted,
actually a natural.
I'm happy you guys invited me. I just wanted to stop by and say hello, to be honest.
Don't you want to wait and see what happens to Cliff? And
No,
guess
Cliff
for
looks
him?
great already. So
You can guess
He-
for him.
Vlogs has girls lined up waiting for him.
Oh,
I
I'm
wish
so
you did.
sorry.
That would be
I'm so
entertaining for
sorry.
me.
Outside your bedroom door right now, knocking. I'm so sorry.
no, I've got to run. I've do another stream, unfortunately. I wanted to just stop by and say hello. Thank you guys
Bye.
again.
Well,
Thank
whoever
you.
you end up on, say hello for me.
I will.
Yes.
Thank you guys.
Happy
Love you
birthday.
guys.
Happy
Thank
birthday.
you guys. Much
Happy
love,
birthday,
everyone.
all.
Much love, everyone.
Aww. Okay. The first person to type in Evil Ernie, right? But what month and date was Evil Ernie released with Lady Death?
You mean what month and date was the first appearance?
Yes, I didn't say you could play, Cliff.
Okay.
While the chat waits to answer, Lady Death was actually the first set of comic books Fanboy Prime gave me.
Oh.
Wrapped one of my, either it was Christmas or my birthday gift, probably birthday, in the comic book. He used it as wrapping paper.
That's so cool.
And I was like, when I looked at it, I was like, who is this girl? She's the girl of my dreams. But it's because she reminds me of Pamela Anderson. And Pamela Anderson, it was like one of my people that I was obsessed with as a kid. I don't know if that was healthy or.
I think barbed wire and her at that point would most correlate with Lady Death, I think.
Yes. So that's where that stemmed from, my love for Lady Death. She reminded me of Pamela, and I was like, I love Pamela Anderson so much.
Okay, now, Cliff, I think it's time for you to take another shot.
Oh, hold on.
What month and date did Evil Ernie come out?
Me? Do I know?
Yeah.
December 1991.
Okay, you can get some makeup remover and take off all that lipstick now.
Why?
He's in it.
I'm just joking.
I love it. I love it. Come on, I love it. You're like, take it off. You sent this to me. Look at this. Look, I love it. I love it. How can I not have it? No. You know I love it. You know you love it too. You need to grow on you. Come on.
I love it. I do love it so much. Okay. Cliff, is Lady Death considered a good guy or a bad guy?
Good, of course.
No, you're wrong.
Really? She's considered a bad guy?
Shot time.
I don't know. She gets revenge on people who deserve it.
Bad guy, she's considered a villainess.
Oh, it didn't stain my glass. Good job on this lip. I love it.
Good stay power. All right, number 3. Who is Lady Death's father?
Oh crap!
Yeah, let's see if someone else can type it in first.
Come on, chat. Somebody save me.
Oh, that would be smart if I scroll.
I'm trying to remove the bottle cap. There's no bottle cap.
Jeffrey Castro.
Jeffrey Castro. Did you get it right? Did you save me?
No, I just it
Thanks.
says hello.
Oh,
Jeffrey.
he's in the chat.
Maybe that could be the answer, but I'm not.
Someone answer this. I don't want to do another shot. Josh says doesn't have a father, but I feel like she did.
Yeah, no, she does. I mean, yes, she does. Matt got it.
Did Matt Heroes for her? Oh, I knew he would.
Yes, he got it. Matthias.
He would save you, Cliff. All right, continue applying makeup.
He did. He did save me. All right. What am I applying next? What am I doing? Should I do? What am I doing?
You need contouring now, and I think Lady Prime would be best to not those things. That's the last.
What do you have? Do you have like a shadow?
Yes, he's got some shadows.
This thing?
Give me that.
Open that up. What is that?
This is face body paint.
No, you don't want it. No.
Is there anything gray? Grayish, ashy?
You have gray shadow sticks.
Oh, I have gray. These things?
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
Okay. I'm like, I will figure out how to open these.
And then when you open it, let me know.
Hold on, I need to stab it open.
Sounds appropriate.
What appropriate?
Appropriate.
Cliff, how good of a makeup remover did you invest in? I don't know. I'll use whatever my mom has. Plus, the best makeup remover you can ask for, hot freaking water.
Just shower it off. That's what I'm going to have to do, is just go take another shower and...
Exactly.
All right. Cliff?
Get out.
Okay. I had gotten invited to a Halloween party tonight, but they wanted me to do the face paint. And I was like, that's a lot. Okay, so
Wow, well, that's
Like
great.
a-
I mean, yeah. No, go with your cheeks.
Like do a fishy face.
Fishy face and go out from your lips. But don't do your lips. But go out
You can
from front
feel
of your
your.
lips. Yeah.
I always do it right here. I'm not flicking you off. Right here. Yeah, about right there, and then just go up. Go up.
Down towards you. Down.
See, I go this way.
I go down. You go up and now you go down. Down. There you go.
And then you're going to blend it in. You can use your fingers because your fingers are your best tools.
Oh, just like cooking.
Yeah. And you just go, I go up. That's me because they say go up, don't go down because you'll give yourself wrinkles. But that's my grandmother. That's me hearing my grandmother talk. Always go up. We don't want things to fall down.
Okay. All right. We're getting somewhere.
Did you do both cheeks or was it?
No, that was just the first cheek.
Okay. All right. Are we gonna do the nose too?
Yeah, I always do here, the nose, and then my forehead. I can't hide my double chins. They're just there. Look.
Cliff, how's it going?
Good evening, Russell. Nice seeing you again. And then if you want to put them on your forehead.
Where am I doing on the forehead?
All right. So I always go here. Just you can go here. Yes. Just right above where your hairline. Yes.
And across?
Yes. And now blend it.
And blend it all up in here?
Yes.
Blend it up. If you have that, like one of those shadow markers that are, a little darker, you can use that too.
No.
You know we're working on nothing over here. This is some Madam took pity on me meets the dollar store, and that's what we got. That's the combination I have over here. I'm looking at myself and I'm like, no more wire hangers.
Oh, that would be a good costume.
Right?
That would be a good costume. I might, if I have another engagement to go to, I always look for another reason. They're there. Just, I hide them and I know how to sit still.
Crisis, do you need the link, Crisis? Do you need the link? Does Crisis need to join us? I'll do it. I swear.
What lady does the weakness, Cliff?
Oh my God. Crisis is like, this is crafted for my enjoyment. I love that. I love it. Look, reminds me of the guy from House Without. It does. I have those cheeks and the lips. I do.
Is he talking about Captain Spaulding?
Yeah, I think he's talking about Captain
Okay.
Spaulding.
I tried to tell Madam about that movie and Devil's Rejects. She has not seen them.
All right. What else? Like I got this and this and this and this.
We need the pencils out. More pencils.
Yes. Get the let's do fill in the eyebrows because she has a very
eyebrows.
All right. How am I supposed to fill in the eyebrows?
So just follow your natural. Where your actual eyebrow is, and I always just start from the bottom and then I exaggerate the top.
Okay, and I'm gonna pretend like I know what I'm doing.
That's all you have to do is just fake it to make it. Like
you can do it. Just start at the bottom and go up to the top, exaggerate the top a little, and then go down and flow out. You don't flow back in, just flow in and out.
This?
No, I don't know what you're doing now.
Gosh.
That happens. It happens. Trust me.
You're like, it happens, Cliff. Don't be wildly embarrassed.
Don't. There is no reason to be embarrassed.
No reason. Okay, listen.
At least you're not weird about things around your eyes. Because
No, I'm super weird about things around my eyes. I'm super weird about it. I told Adam repeatedly. I'm like, I don't want to touch my eyes, and she's like, "Oh, but Cliff, oh, but Cliff, oh, but Cliff." You know, and then I'm like, "Okay, fine, I'll do some of it because I blew up your bathroom."
Let's get a point of reference for you.
Here.
Ladies, do you have a favorite era relaunch of Lady Death? My dream is to have every one of her original 90s and early 2000 appearances, but there are so many.
This is my favorite. The big hair, you know.
Right.
The boobs. The long red nails, like, you know, everything black. But this is my favorite.
This is
there's
like
also
90s, I think.
Yeah, all right. Crisis
Yes.
is down for that. All right, Steph.
All right, sorry. Mine's Bejeweled. I just think this one's a softer Lady Death.
Yes.
In my opinion, I mean, it's just a softer drawn. You know, she's a little more feminine, not as hard. She's just got a bunch of 25 skulls with gems in them around her. So let's go. Signed by the artist and Brian Flute.
Oh, that was the one you were talking about, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I love it.
All right, let's see. Is that
Okay.
looking right?
That's
We're
looking
getting-
better. Cliff, you're doing a great job, first of all.
I should do this to Fanboy. Like, torture him. Like, next time he starts losing in the, you know, in the comic book battle, I might do this. Or I could pluck a eyebrow hair. And you guys, you know, we miss she gets.
All right. I have no idea how this is going. I'm assuming it's going okay.
I think we should shadow the nose now.
Shadow the nose now?
Yes, Lady
I'm
Prime.
using the same thing?
Instruct him how to.
Okay, yes.
shadow
Use
the
the
nose.
same thing, but try to go with a light hand. Don't go so harsh.
Yeah, light hand, light hand.
Light as a feather. Just go straight and then stop. And then go to the other side.
What other side?
The other side of your nose.
So like here and down.
Hold on. Go start from your bridge of your nose and go down.
Right.
And then go straight down.
Uh-huh.
And then stop.
Uh-huh.
And then you're going to blend it
And I'm gonna blend it.
with your fingers.
Uh-huh.
And then once you do that,
Science.
you're going to round your nose. You're going to go right here
Mm-hmm.
and you're going to round it this
Yeah.
way. And then you're going to use your fingers
Mm-hmm.
and just dab all here.
Yeah. I think you need a little more shadow down the sides of your nose. I think you got the dab.
I just didn't want to be so harsh and then it turns all that hard work of the white paint.
I just got glue sticks for my eyebrow. The people in the chat hilarious.
Dying in the inside. I cannot join this. You don't understand. I literally just got a box of purple glue sticks for my eyebrows. I did use a glue stick for my eyebrows.
Josh, you can always add more black.
Yeah, I think there's just like 16 people watching you now, Cliff. So if you just want to keep it up,
It's about 19. I'm keeping it up. I'm trying to get y'all. Look at all these things I have. Like, what can I do? Let's like do something with this.
Okay,
I
Okay.
have
first,
these
I want to
I have
finish.
these beautiful lips. Let's do something. I got these beautiful lips.
I want you to finish doing the shadow first, the shadow work first, and then.
All right. Well, tell me more about the shadow work. I'm very confused here.
Okay, so if you want to get that stick again, you can do this. Put the eyeshadow stick in here.
Yeah.
And then keep going. Make it a little darker. And then when you get, you can go ahead and stop and then blend it to try to give you some, shadow.
Is that working?
Yes. Now you want to go ahead and do the other side.
I hate this so much.
May I remind you, Cliff, that you asked for this?
I thought this was going to be fun. I was two ladies and me, and we're going to talk about titties, and we're going to talk about the Lady Death. And I thought it was going to be fun. Maybe I do a tarot reading. I don't know. And then
now he has a whole nother character, a whole nother personality. I think you opened Pandora's box, madam.
Totally.
Is true.
I think Dickie did a lot.
It's Stephanie. It is her fault. She told me that we're going to have a good time and we're going to celebrate the Lady Death together. And she's like, the Lady Prime. Lady Prime will be there. The Lady Prime will be there. Stephanie will be here. And then I could just it's a great night to bring up my inner Walter Mercado and just enjoy. But no, you have me touching my eyeballs like I am some kind of undercover freak, like a ghoul. I don't understand.
All right. So who's this character you're channeling, Cliff? What is this character that's been longing to come out?
I'm sorry, do you not know Walter Mercado?
No, I don't. Wait, stop. Yes, I do. It took me a minute. Yes, okay, you're right. I do. I know who that is. I watched a documentary.
That documentary is fabulous. May that man rest in peace.
I watch it. I always he's the Mexican Liberace.
He's the he's the Puerto Rican Liberace.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
Look at Jeff. Look at her. Look at this. Look at Chris. Not the inner Walter Mercado. Yes, baby. The inner Walter Mercado has to come out. I feel so good. 5 years doing frill drag every Saturday night.
And then we have to get you doing where he's like this. Where he's like this and his and put it his globe or
Capricorns, let me tell you, these seasons are very difficult, but coming in December, it is your time, and that is when you are the most powerful and the most sexual. It is when all the universe is coming to give you your gifts that you work so hard for because you are a spirit of dedication.
James Abel is right. He says, now we just need your inner Tim Curry to come out.
Oh, I don't know if I can do that.
Okay.
We'll see.
He'll work on that for the next one.
Okay.
We can get him to.
I don't have an inner Tim Curry.
That's okay.
I
got an inner Cliff, and I think there's a couple.
Not even from the darkness.
You're all right.
I don't have an inner Tim Curry. I don't. I have more of an inner Madeline Kahn. Madeline Kahn in Clue, in Blazing Saddles. She's amazing.
I'm drawing a blank. I'm so sorry, Cliff. Hold on. What's the name again?
Is that
Madeline Kahn. Madeline Kahn.
Is that the Asian lady?
Young Frankenstein. Madeline Kahn.
Is it the brunette?
Hold on.
She is a bit of a brunette and sometimes a blonde.
Who was she? Was she Miss Scarlet?
Girl, honey, sugar pie. Sugar sweetie pie.
This is how I would know. This is my reference. This is
she's Mrs. White, okay, first of all. All right. Because remember, things are the flames were shooting out of my head.
Yes.
This is right here.
Flames on the side of my face.
Glue is amazing. I love I love glitter so much.
Not gonna lie, that shit looks hard. It is hard. I'm just sitting here doing stuff, and they're just like, okay, Cliff, now blend and touch your eyeballs.
Now I want you to take some lipstick.
Okay, back to the lipstick.
Back to lipstick. Because I think we can do better.
Wow. Wow. Here I am feeling beautiful, and she's like, we could do better. We could do. And Stephanie is telling me that I can do better. Okay, Stephanie, what am I doing, Stephanie? Where do I go?
All right, in the center, and then just work your way out gently to the edges. Gently to the edges. Okay, did you do any kind of pre-lining to your lips?
Pre-lining. I have never done anything like this before in my life, and Stephanie is asking me if I have done pre-lining.
All right, okay. If you don't have any pre-lining stuff, use some of that dark stuff you use for your.
Now go ahead and do. I always overline my lips because I don't have much of an upper lip.
So use that dark stuff to like kind of go around all your lip, and then blend it in a little bit. That's working. That's gonna work.
Okay, now I'm going to grab the shadow stick, and the shadow stick.
Yes.
Oh,
this is gonna be the savior.
Lady Prime, do you set all of those whites so it doesn't get on everything? Whatever spray you use must be hardcore.
I set it with oh man, I forgot what it is. It's like a classic old school powder loose powder that's been around for centuries. I cannot remember what it's called, but it will give you a white cast and it will set everything in place. So this worked out perfect.
Awesome.
So
I just taking after this or something. Like I feel like fanboys should be taking pictures of you like after this.
No,
I bet he's taking pictures. I bet he's taking the pictures.
That's in a secret stash, guys. You know.
Yeah. Because their show in the morning, they have to keep it PG. They have to keep it PG. But here, when you stream with me, the number one rule is this. So, Saturday morning, she cannot answer if her husband is 7 inches or better. But Saturday night, I'm just going to talk about it. I'm just going to talk about it.
Hi, Trav.
What the? Bueller. Travis, I love you. What I stumbled into? Well, this is just a wonderful. This is our way to celebrate our love of Lady Death. Stephanie dragged me into this to do this, and of course, Lady Prime has joined in, and we have never streamed together, Lady Prime and I. So this was a wonderful opportunity for us to get together. Yeah. Banned in 5 countries. That's because I'm doing my job. That is because I am doing my job. That is how you get banned in 5 countries. You do the work. You do the work.
You do the work. That's right.
I love you, Trap. Love you, love you, love you.
I'm glad you put on the lips. That helps.
Yes, now that Stephanie told me to repair my lips, I feel even more in my element.
I think now that the lips are on, I feel like that's all you really need to do.
I know. What are we doing? Let's just what's in this glitter? Should I put it on my cheeks? I mean, what's happening? Did you know Steph and I went on a date? No, I didn't. I did not know.
All right, what do you have left of? Do you have the glitter stuff? Are you putting glitter stuff under your eyes?
Yeah, because I feel like that would work for this.
Okay.
I'm just trying to follow my inner desires.
Okay. I feel like you should definitely work with that.
Is that a glitter?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. She does have hints of blue in her, hints of blue.
Mm-hmm.
Watch. like in this Evil Ernie one,
Yeah.
her hair has hints of blue instead of gray. They do like a blue contour and get that shimmery aspect, you know.
I feel like we're achieving the glitter.
We're achieving the dream.
Are we achieving
want to be
what you can do now is you can take some actual glitter and just pour that right on your face. And that would really achieve a lot of glitter.
More glitter on my face?
Do you have any other glitter?
Well, I have this glitter, like this one. I got a whole fresh tube here that we're working with. I also have the white glitter.
Is if you have any other, like, you know,
he's
glitter for crafting.
This is Cliff's online personnel. He's really a straight guy with 10 kids who likes to go polo hunting on the weekends.
Yeah, I don't approve of that kind of. I don't approve of that. You know, I feel like that's an attack on me, my wife, my 3 stepdaughters. I feel like that's just not right. You know, that's an invasion of man's privacy. My privacy is my privacy alone to work with, and you know, Straight Cliff does not approve of any of that. I'm doing this for fun. We got the C3, happening up here. This is for charity.
Yeah, that's awesome. That is awesome. You're putting more white on, okay? Have you got the white spray for your hair?
No.
I could have sent you this wig.
You should have, Stephanie. I was not in control of my life this week.
I know. I could have just gone to the post office one more time and just sent you this Andy Warhol-ish wig.
Yeah.
But like, you know what? This like clear glitter thing is like, it's giving me life. Look at that.
It's giving you Twilight glow. The Twilight glow.
But like, yes, Twilight glow. Now we're getting a vampire around here.
The main one. I left Fred Spidey's Outback for this, and I was not disappointed. I'm so glad. So also, I've got these things. Do these things do anything?
Yes, they do.
You can exaggerate the eyes if you want, a little jewel.
I have some jewels on. I have a little bit of bejewels on my eyes.
Okay, like, do I need like a special tool to do this? Because like,
they're just
no. You come on there.
They're so tiny.
I know.
I don't do well with tiny stuff.
Well. God damn it. All right, apply them.
I haven't even gotten the baggie open. All right, so here it is.
All right. Oh yeah. Okay. Did you get it on?
No, it's on my thumb. And now it's in my keyboard. Hold on.
It's okay. You're gonna lose a jewel or two. It happens. I always find a lash on the bottom of my shoe, so don't feel bad.
I find lashes in my bed all the time.
And sometimes I think the lashes are spiders and I scare myself, so
I know, right?
It happens.
I'm just following my heart. I'm just following my heart on this. All right. Oh, hey, here's one stuck on my thumb.
Are you doing good? Yeah. Just on the edges of the eyes to bring them out.
I feel like I'm losing so much makeup.
Yeah, that's okay.
No, that happened to me on my nose and like my forehead. It just kept wanting to like. I had to prime my face also.
Of course you did. You're Lady Prime. Oh, Pops is going to bed.
Pops, no.
Good night, Big Papa.
We have at least 8 more minutes left. What are you doing?
I like how Stephanie is counting down as if she's. It's so great.
I have a house guest. I really have something.
I know she invited somebody over, and then she was like, "I'm gonna go pick them up from the airport." And I'm like, "That's a welcome for sure."
You know, I'm gonna be in cosplay when I get you folks. All right, you know, I'll be there. You know, just remember, hold the sign up for Stephanie, so that you know she's coming to get you. You know, this is good. I am getting like Lady Death. I am getting the Tin Man. I am getting Emma Frost. I am getting Captain. What's his name?
There's a little bit of like Brittany Murphy in there too. It's kind of weird and a little bit of the ick.
I was not summoning Brittany Murphy, but okay.
Oh, what is her name? It drew a blank. Jane, whatever, Crawford. They didn't like each other. Is it where's Baby Jane?
Well, no, Joan Crawford and
Joan Crawford was...
and for whatever happened to Baby Jane. Oh, damn it! I just knew
What is her name? I just saw her do an interview. Well, I was watching old interviews. Oh my! Where? Let's see.
It's Joan Crawford and Betty Davis.
Yes, there we go. Whoa, duh, there's a
And
whole
one was
song
like
about her.
at the top of the stairs, and the other one was having control of her.
Yes, Betty Davis. You're giving the twilight glow. You got a little bit of everything.
I do.
I feel like you could go out tonight, Cliff.
I know,
and
right?
Possibly like come back with.
But you know what's fun? You know what's fun is that I have to go and like give my mother her eye drops and rub her back with the CBD cream. So like I already warned her that I'm going to be in makeup when I come upstairs. So I expect her to scream. It's going to be fun.
You need more lipstick. I love it. Cliff.
Oh, look at this. Look at this.
No
more wire hangers.
She's like, don't you love all these gifts we got for your birthday?
Atlanta.
Giving them to charity.
We gave Cliff, if you didn't have a Halloween costume, now you have all these ideas.
I do.
I feel like you could be like a monk, like some sort of like monk with that, like with the lapel with the dicky on.
With the dicky on.
The foreskin for the face.
I can just tell my mom's gonna absolutely hate this. I love it.
Oh my god!
You're probably gonna say, "Let me teach you, son."
No, she ain't gonna do that. She'll be like, "Why? You made it to your 40s and you never did this. Why, honey? ¿Por qué? Mi amor? ¿Por qué? I just rub my back. I don't want to look at you."
Oh, Cliff, I hope it goes good for you.
I hope so. Let me get this picture to my work friends. Hold on. Oh my God, David! My friend David said I look like a panda.
A panda?
Yes.
I think you should go to like graveyards, like freak people out.
Please, my gayness freaks people out enough in this timeline.
I'm like, it's gotta be 10 times worse. Come on.
Oh, where's my work group chat? I gotta find my work group. Work. No, not people I owe money to. Work. There we go. I love the reactions from the wonderful women I work with. It's so funny. I really do like I really like our intern. But the other day, like we wrote a card out for Boss's Day the clinic boss, right? And this is why I love Halloween. Right on, baby. And so I put, I put Happy Boss's Day to my favorite work hubby, right? and the intern's like, oh, she's gonna love that. And then like the receptionist and one of the therapists are like, no, she's gonna love it. Like that is their thing. That's their thing. Like she built the shelf in the back and installed the new refrigerator with the bigger freezer so we can actually put ice cream in it. And I like walked in and saw it. I was like, oh my God, you built the shelf and you built the shelf and everything. I was like, oh my God, you are the best husband I will never have. Like, oh my goodness. We need Cliff as Ursula.
That's a good
so
one.
Funny. So does the people you work with know what you do? Like, your Cliff on comics?
Yes. Yes.
They do.
And they've been in cold openings that I have made for Black Crown Comics.
Oh, okay.
So the first one was only one of my coworkers, and it was just like he hadn't had me on in like 5 months, right? And I was like feeling a certain kind of way about it, and he's like, "Oh my God!" and he's like, "Cliff, I thought like we were closer than this." I'm like, "I'm so sorry." So then I had my coworker walk in, and I'm like, "Oh, I'm gonna be on this guy's show," and I'm like, "But I got an email that they can't accept me in January," and then I named every guest he had from the last time I was on until I was invited back. I said, I guess if he goes through all these people and repeat invitations, I'll finally be back. And then that was the cold open. And then for his 100th episode, I had the girls from the office all commenting on it. So of course, my coworker from the first video is like, "Is this the same guy that forgot all about you for 6 months?" I'm like, "Yeah." She's like, "Huh."
Well, Cliff, I want to say, given that we have about 1 minute left, I just want to say that if I was there next to you, I would give you a big kiss on your cheek, and it would be a big red lipstick mark. And I'm sure Lady Prime would do the same on the other side.
Yes.
Oh my God, you make my bosom so whole.
Even though we're not your type, Cliff, we still love you.
I know, but we love you so much, and thank you for partaking and joining in our shenanigans and everything. So.
My pleasure. I love how she has a hard out, and we're 3 minutes away from the 1 hour mark, but that's okay. That's okay, baby. That is okay. I understand, Stephanie. I understand. If Stephanie makes this whole evening come together, and while making this evening come together, invites guests from out of town to fly in. Just to get them from the airport. Then they're going to go to a corn maze and fireworks and dance on the dock or so whatever it is they do out there in Arizona because it's freezing at night. But they like to party. I don't know.
It's not freezing at night here.
Yeah, no, it is. It is, and there's a lot
of.
No,
it's not yet.
Is there a lot of crystal meth out there?
No, actually, where I am, there's a whole epidemic of meth. So, if that's your thing,
but
small town.
Look who joined us!
I couldn't resist the siren call of 2 lady deaths. It's just too good. You don't understand. I'm obsessed. Still from the 90s. I love Lady Death. I love drag cosplay. So when I saw the 2 of you, it was like, we're just going to rearrange my entire house so I can finally stream with Cliff for an hour. I just dragged my whole makeup kit, a full-length mirror. I brought everything in here. We're all signs are go.
Lady Prime, do you have to run? Because Stephanie's going to abandon us.
I don't have to run. I don't have
no obligation. But you know something? Lady Prime, I know they are in good hands with you.
Yes.
Because you are the makeup queen, my dear. You are.
I know my way around a makeup brush.
Without a doubt. Without a doubt.
Matt.
Yes, I love you. You know I love you so much.
I love you too, you know.
And Chris?
Yes.
Hi.
Hi, it's so great to meet you.
So great to meet you too.
And I love bringing people together. Like Chris is all a part like of another sector of the comic book verse, right? And so like just having you all together converging, it's like a DC crossover. I love it.
Worlds colliding.
So now
Yes.
I usually color correct red, but I can't do that for white, right? Like it'll
That I felt like it would mix it, and then it would make the white,
yeah.
stand.
So can I color correct at all? Like, do you color correct under your
No,
eyes or anything?
I didn't because there's a lot for Lady Death to bring out her features was just like the shadow, and like your actual shadows and stuff like that. So that's what helped me. For me, I was like, okay, I don't have to worry about color correcting and all that stuff. I just had to make sure I had a good base, moisturize my face, prime it, and then the white was the hard thing for me to do.
All right. Now, did you have him underpaint before the white?
No.
Okay,
He is very beginner, so he's like, what would be underpainting?
So I'm just going in with white, is what we're saying.
Going in with white, but
Yes.
do you have a headband or anything to hold your hair back?
Oh, good lord. Yeah, hold on.
See?
Listen, Chris is far more intermediate than I am.
Yes, by the underpainting, I was like, okay.
All right, you guys. I love you. Thanks so much.
I love you too.
Alrighty, madam.
We have to do this again.
Yes.
And this guy has back.
We do. We have to do it. And we gotta invite Chris. Absolutely. The all new, all different, amazing crushing Christ.
Okay. Gotta see the headband.
Or what we do is we pick a character and then we all do our own makeup and see what we come up with.
Wait, it'll be like Epicurious. I'll be the beginner. Chris will be intermediate, and then you two are the experts.
Love it. Perfect.
Now, where'd that-
Okay.
But
You're
Cliff,
all
you
set.
know, I only ever do that one face that I do on my channel. Like, nobody's ever seen me without that face on for like 2 years now. So this is a very special appearance.
But you do very well with that face. You do it so well.
It looks
Yeah,
good.
well, this is, I'm getting,
It's
this
very
is
much
bizarre.
a Smurf-like hat.
I love
look
I
at
love
that.
that.
It came
I
on.
love that. I love that Madam's like watching the clock carefully. Like, I'm gonna have to smoke bomb, but not just yet.
I have to go, but now I'm so fascinated.
Well, we'll see. I mean, I can usually do my full face for stream in like 40 minutes. So how quickly can I do Lady Death? I don't have to underpaint or color correct. So this could go really well.
We're using mainly just like our natural shadows, our darkness, our purples, because Lady Death
my
has
God, I love it.
hints
I
of
love
purples
it.
and blues.
I love your commitment. Oh my God.
Now, I'm at some middle point. This is going to look really weird and racist, I'm sure.
God, I hope not. I mean,
Cliff has seen my in progress stuff before. It's sometimes the middle stage is a little crazy.
No, I love how there was like one stream you were on and you're like, look, I couldn't do a complete look tonight. This is just it. We're rolling.
Oh, should I have glued my eyebrows? The glue stick is right here.
No!
I did as much as
No.
I could.
We're all right. We'll just. I just have been wanting to try it, and the glue stick's right here.
Okay,
I say go for it.
No, I'm so sorry, but now I have to go. I'm gonna be late.
Oh no, we're gonna hang out again. Don't you worry.
Yes, for sure. Please. I love you all.
Bye, madam.
guys.
Bye. Good night.
Bye.
Price is already 10 times faster than Cliff was. Yes. I don't own brushes. I own nothing. I'm over here like finger painting. I'm like, woo!
Hey, those are sometimes your best tools. That's how you start off.
I feel like I'm starting late at 47.
It's okay.
Oh my gosh.
I had my grandmother, she was very my grandmother was like gaudy, like she loved to dress up, and she would wear Raquel Welch's wigs. Like she had every single wig there was.
I
Oh,
love
that is
the
great.
collection. I love that collection.
She wore every single wig there was, and she was always in like a suit, like a power suit where it was like leopard and leopard, or that was who my grandmother was. And then so that
I'm
was my
assuming the
influence.
grandmother was Latina because that's what you're describing.
Oh, Yes, yes, very much so. Yes, She owned like a taco truck. She sold like they called it. It's like Mary Kay, but it was called Jaffra, or I think that was what it's called. And so she made all sorts of things. She was a woman of all trades. So, and she always looked good.
Yeah, Jafra makeup, Jafra.
Yes.
Yep, yep. And my grandmother used to sell the Marike, the Marike. She used to sell it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and all up in Washington Heights. My grandmother working at the factory by day and then carting around the Mary Kay trunk by evening. It's just so funny.
So that was like a lot of my influence, just watching her. And she was always like, you never know who you're going to run into. And mind you, I was a tomboy. Like, I did not want to be a girl. Like, I went everything to not try to not do my makeup and hair when I was younger. And then now look at me.
You know, my mom had a friend who was all about you never know who you're going to run into. And one day I decided to listen to her, right? And like, so I started like, if I was going out somewhere where I knew I could run into someone, I was like, all right, I gotta try to look my best. So one day, and this is like after my sister's second kid, and she's got like speckles of kid paste on her, right? That's what we're gonna call it. And she's like, what are you doing? I'm like, well, I'm changing my clothes because I don't know who we're gonna run into. She's like, oh my God, you're ridiculous. So we go right into the supermarket, and like, one of the accountants that she was working with at the time, he's like right there in the supermarket, and she's like, oh my God, don't say a word. Like, she's like, because she knew she had the baby spittle, you know. And of course, now my sister's so much older, and thank God, like a light year away. And of course, now when she goes to work, now she's it. She's the bomb. You know, they're like, oh my gosh, Miss Lydia. Oh.
Oh, her name is Lydia. That's even better. I love it.
Yes, her, my mother, and my grandmother who passed away in 91. So I love it. And my mom is like, every time I tell my mom a character is named Lydia, she's so funny about it.
All right, I've got, I think, a pretty good white coat. Should I powder this now, or should I do?
You're
doing something else
all
first?
the way from Commander Data. You're one.
Now, are you using more cream stuff, or are you just going to go in with like shadows?
Well, I mean, I usually contour flesh colors, so I usually contour like, oh gosh, where is it? Like this would usually be my contour color, but I can't use that because it's going to muddy up the white, right?
Right. So I would set it and then use like eyeshadows because that's what I did for mine.
All right, let me find my lightest setting powder. I got all this crazy color, all these tricksy cosmetics, and we're using black and white. It's going to be fine.
Oh, you know, I wanted to be Trixie for Halloween. I thought about doing, but I was like, I couldn't do those. I couldn't do her justice. Like, you know, those lines and the contour.
All right, I think I'm going to powder in the bathroom so it doesn't get all over my comics, and then I will come right back.
And I love how we all understand that the priority is protecting our comics.
Yes. Mine, I was in another room when I painted my face, so I didn't have to worry about that. I just got everything else dirty. I had like a button-up shirt so that I could easily just be removed of it.
I can't wait to burst into the first. I can't wait to burst into my mother's room and be like, "Let me do your eye drops." Like, no, why?
She's gonna hit you with the "Oy, mijo."
Yeah. No, she's not even gonna have the. She's not even gonna have the strength for a full mijo. She's just gonna give me. She's just gonna roll over and be like, "Do my back, mi amor. I don't want to look at you." or she's gonna do her very Americanized. Oh my goodness. So it's really funny. Like, my mom is just like the most interesting New Yorican of all, because like she did all the old school stuff. You know, she went to La Villas. She danced to all the music. She chased all the Latin ballroom stars, all of that stuff. And then she married a Canadian guy.
Oh, okay.
And then, and then life in New York proceeded. So like our household was really something else. So my grandmother, of course, spent lots of time with my grandmother, so we all learned Spanish, which was great. And of course, we all really admired her cooking, except I'm the weirdo. Like everybody, like all the time, it was like, oh my god, arroz con habichuela, and this, that, the other thing, and the pork chops and all that. And I'm like, yeah, that's good, you know. Cliff, do you see yourself doing more makeup? Maybe. This is definitely not like, oh, I can't wait to do this again. Like it's more like I can't wait to get in the shower. But like I like what I fashioned for amateur hour.
Yeah. You get a feel for it and you're like, okay, I kind of know. I get the feel of what I like and I don't like.
Yeah. So like now we know I like to glitter. So that just makes me feel like being a 20-year-old twunk again, being like, look at me, I'm drinking White Zinfandel, like just that little hoe at the edge of the bar.
Okay.
And see, I was just like breathing in like hairspray and glitter as a kid because my mom was a dancer. She likes to say exotic dancer, but we all know what that really means. So I was just in it like as a kid and just watching all these girls. So like the big hair, like I was destined, like Lady Death, like the big hair, the just the va-va-voom of it all.
Well, and I think too in the 90s at that period of comics, all women were exaggerated. A lot of people get on me like, oh, well, you like all this cheesecake comics from the 90s. I said, no. If you were there and you wanted to read a woman in comics, it was all cheesecake. Even Mike Diodato doing Wonder Woman was cheesecake. You know, even the women in X-Men, the cover of Rogue kissing Gambit is kind of cheesecake. That's just how strong female characters were drawn in the 90s. But Lady Death was like exaggerated all the way there. She was all of the hair, all of the lips, all of the body. She kind of was the one that pushed it the farthest. And that image always stuck with me of just that cover that you showed of her with the giant hair, you know?
Mm-hmm.
My friend Steve, who could not join us tonight, he's done 2 variants for Lady Death. And like he could tell you from firsthand experience just how serious the rules and regulations are for submitting Lady Death content. He's like, she must always be in a position of power. She can never be completely nude, never, right? And I was like fascinated. And now every time I see Lady Death, I realize that it's true. She's always in the position of power. She always has the upper hand on her covers. She's the one, right? You know, maybe she's clashing with somebody. Like the worst scenario, she's clashing. She's never defeated. I love that. I love that there's
I don't think I've ever seen a Lady Death cover where she's like not a damsel in distress, but like where she's hurt or anything. You know what I mean? So yeah, that does make sense. That is true.
Now this powdered down a little flesh colored, but we'll see how we do. It's still paler than normal. I'm not as white as you two. So what did you have Cliff do next?
After he did that, he did the contouring.
Okay, and we're just gonna use black eyeshadow?
Black or gray.
Not black enough.
Taylor Wonder, I just got here. Start over.
Black eyeshadow. Let's see. Nope. Oh, gray. We have gray. I don't know. Is this gray going to be dark enough?
That's going to work because that's about the color I used. And I just kept adding it.
What brush can I do gray with?
James Abel, my first introduction to Lady Death was the animated movie. And literally, it's my second introduction to her. First, my friend was like, oh, pick up Evil Ernie #1. You just have to, right?
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay. And then, like, I picked up Lady Death #1 eventually. And, you know.
All right, so what are we contouring first?
Our cheeks.
Okay, so where's the contour line in relation?
I start here, and then whatever I have left over, I'll drag it. So I start here, so make this darker.
Okay. How big of a brush? Like a blush brush or an eyeshadow brush?
I think I used the eyeshadow brush.
Here we go. Everything could go wrong.
I think
Here?
Yes. And then just go up.
That's a cheek. We could live with that. Let's do the other side. We'll blend it after. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. But how many... Okay, let's think. Let's strategize, Chris. What are we doing here? So you took it up a little bit further.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. That side's bigger.
And whatever you have left over, just bring it to the other side.
All right, I'm starting to have some cheekbones. I mean, it's making an amount of sense.
And then if you want to get a bigger brush, then just blend it out.
Okay. Let's see which of these.
Oh my God, James already bombarding the chat. So, Lady Prime, in the other chats I have going, I have people saying, "Oh my God, I've never seen Lady Prime and Madam before, and I want more."
I know Madam brought me out of my shell. She kept, because I would appear on Fanboys. It was kind of like I was just, color commentary in the background of the house. And then slowly was like, do you want to come on? I was like, yeah, sure. And then she was like, she would see the stuff I post, like my outfits, because I love fashion. That is who I am in my core. Like, I love the nerdy stuff, but I like to put on outfits. Like, that's my thing. And she's like, you need to do something. You do good with your makeup. And I'm like, I don't know. So she's pulling me out of my shell.
Heroes for Hire Club wants us to have our own show. We'll do. What's a good? I mean, like, should we do a Christmas special?
We could do a Christmas. What would we do? Are we going to do like a certain character?
Like Jingle Bell or Miss Holiday?
Are we going to learn a dance? Are we going to do like... Oh, we could do like from Mean Girls. And we're all in a little Santa outfit.
Well, now that I know that I'm a 52 triple D, I guess that helps with my learnedness.
You're like, I know my measurements. Let me go ahead and place my order.
So one of my coworkers formerly worked at Victoria's Secret and knows all about measuring. She's like, let me do your measurement clip just in case.
You're ahead of me. I don't know my measurements. I just know it goes up.
Well, let me tell you, I don't know about Victoria's Secret where you live, but my Victoria's Secret, those ladies are experts. They are, and one of them, her name is Carmen. She's a super expert, and they're so sweet. Because my mom ran in there for some stuff a couple years ago, and like they're so sweet to her. And that lady Carmen still works there because my buddy, she tells me that Carmen still works there. So like it's a thing. And I got one of my clients, a guy, I got him a job there.
Victoria's Secret? I didn't know they hired male presenting people.
Everyone says this. There's 3 men. He's now the 3rd man working there. So yes, usually they do stockroom, but they encourage you to work the non-clothing floor because there's 2 rooms, right?
Right.
And the room that's non-clothing is the register. So they've decided men working the register and the non-clothing floor does not disturb women very much, right? Like,
yeah.
Women only don't like getting help from men during the shopping process, but once they go to the register, they don't care anymore. That's a different experience.
That makes sense. You know, because if the guy's asking like, "Hey, can I help you?" They're kind of like a little uncomfortable. They're like, "Ooh, ooh." So yeah, okay.
All right, I might go back and do more cheeks. I did crease just while I had the eyeshadow out. So what should I do next?
I would do your eyebrows. Do the eyebrows.
Okay. So we're gonna just start at my nub and maybe take it up a little bit on the arch.
Yes, because she has very arched, very, you know, those thin Pamela Anderson eyebrows.
I love how much we brought
yours are really square in the middle to get her.
I love how much we brought Pamela Anderson into this tonight.
I know. She's just. I just love her so much. I'm telling you, I had a poster of her when I was like 12.
Oh my! You know what? Doing the eyebrows actually added something. Oh my!
Eyebrows will change everything, and a lash will change everything. And a wing for me changes my eyes dramatically because I'm Filipino. I'm half Filipino. So my eyes, I have very almond-shaped eyes, and my natural eyelashes just go straight, and they're non-existent.
Max wants to know, what kind of dog are we hearing in the background?
A dog? The only dog I have, my dog, she's part corgi and weenie dog.
Okay, then that's what we're hearing. Okay. I mean, she's not too loud, but she's making her presence known.
Yes.
Pamela Anderson is making a comeback. She was very good in Naked Gun. Yeah, I mean, Naked Gun is full on buffoonery, but
very slapstick.
I'm so happy to see her have she has a real role in this movie. Yeah. And she handles all of it very well. The slapstick, the what do you call it? Just it's a physical comedy. She handles the physical comedy really well, and it just and I love hearing the real her now talking about her life and her experience. And her son running the book tour for her because he loves his mom and he wanted the world to know his mom the way he knows her. I thought all of that was just beautiful. I'm just so happy that there is this beautiful, wonderful person beyond the Baywatch babe,
Yeah, and I think they did her a lot of wrong, when the tape came out, the infamous tape that everybody's seen. Yeah, it's just, you realize how much people thought she made money off of that, and
no, not a dime.
No. And for her, it was just for Tommy Lee, it was oh, you got to bang Pamela Anderson, and that's the epitome of being cool. And for her, it was just it did nothing for her status. You know what I mean?
Let me tell you, in my eyes, it did something for her status. I was like, oh my God, that thing is huge. You go, girl.
And did you ever read his autobiography? So I had bought it. I don't have it anymore, but it starts off where his penis is talking, having a conversation with him.
That says a lot about his ego, doesn't it?
Yes, that it's a character. It's a main character for him. Yes.
All right, well, I guess we're doing nose now. I don't know what's next, Lady Prime.
I contoured the nose, and then you can after that go in with the wing liner.
Oh God, then things are gonna get. Me and liquid liner.
It's hard. You don't have. I don't breathe. Basically, that's what I do. Because I don't breathe when I put it on. I'm all.
But I still feel like I need to get whiter when I powder down the white. I don't know. We'll see. Well, there's going to be layers.
Once you contour it, you'll see it'll focus more on here is where you'll see how white you are, your chin, this area right here, and then everything else is just darkened.
Maybe I should go in with more white first. All right, here's where I start. This is true to life because this is when I start doing stupid decisions, in the middle.
But this time you have a pro here with you.
What if we just treat the white like I'm contouring again, but in negative? Okay. So what are some of your other favorite femme fatales in comics other than Lady Death?
I mean, of course, Vampirella. Of course.
Oh,
like,
it's right here. I have my tarot cards and everything.
oh, yes.
Yes.
So, is it Bloodthirst? I'm drawing a blank right now. Vampirella, I bought the first cover of her issue. Is it Bloodlust? Bloodthirst? Bloodlust. The cover art is just so beautiful. And I finally found the second issue to that like last Saturday at a comic and toy show we went to. But like for me, before this, it was actually like all the X-Men girls, the Rogue, the Storm, you know, those girls were and Phoenix or Jean Grey, I'm sorry. Jean Grey, like those were very prominent in my life. Like the big hair. Like I loved Storm. Storm I loved. Rogue I adored because I could relate to her, you know.
So do you cosplay them too?
I have not. I dressed up. Madam had joined me and my husband's stream, and we did a comic cover, and I just put the wig on, and I had a green top, but I have not gone full rogue.
Casual rogue.
Yeah, I did a casual. So that is one of my. I wanted to actually be a family. I wanted to do a family themed X-Men. I wanted either my husband or my son to be Professor X because we happen to have a wheelchair, and one of them be Gambit. Or the other one was we were going to be do Forrest Gump, and either my son or my husband were going to be Forrest, and then Lieutenant Dan because we have the wheelchair.
Wow. All right.
All right, now we're white again. Now we're
Yeah.
cooking.
Yeah.
All right, nose.
Biscuit. No.
You know, I'm so glad now that I completed whatever this is. I'm really enjoying watching Chris do the transfer.
I mean, this is, you know, it's something. It's something. All right. Oh God, I'm afraid to use black eyeliner for it because it'll just be so dark so fast. I'm like, what if I just start with brown and then I like set it with black? But we're just gonna see what happens. So wait, let me get a little closer on your nose. How thin do you do it? Do you? Okay, so you do bring. Oh, and you've got some highlighter and stuff. We have some work to do, girl. Okay, I have to really do. Okay, I see. I got it.
Yeah. It's impressive. You could see the layered action happening.
Well, and plus I'm like not in my bathroom with the light that I usually have. I'm blind as a friggin' bat because I don't have my glasses on, which is usually how I put on makeup, so that's not so different. But so we're full on struggle, and we're trying to achieve a standard of beauty that I usually do not achieve looking at Lady Prime here.
Josh says, Crisis, I think you have white billies. I don't know what that means. So you don't look as white on camera.
Oh, the shelves.
Oh, okay. Got it.
Oh, okay, yeah. They're IKEA's, the IKEA shelves. Is that what it is? They call.
We are getting our first IKEA in New Zealand on December, I think 3rd in Auckland. I've had to import all these, and the cost is insane.
Wow.
So there you have it, Lady
Do
Prime.
you take your nose up when you do it? Do you like extend up to make it longer, or do you just go with your natural?
I go
do?
this way.
Okay.
Yeah. So you're from New Zealand?
I'm originally from Philly, and I moved to New Zealand about 8 years ago, and I have not left the country a single time since I've been here.
Oh, wow.
And as 2025 has proceeded, I agree with you more every day.
Yeah, well,
Like around June, I was like, Chris, just come, just hang out with your friends.
I
And
know.
Chris
You were like, what if you came to a convention? It would be so much fun.
And I'm like, I'm not coming for my family. I'm not coming for some convention. And I'm like, okay, Chris. And then like every day after, I would be like, oh my God, Chris is right. Oh my God, Chris is right.
Yeah, Cliff just thought I was rude, and I am rude, but I also was talking a little bit of sense.
Of course, vlogs, just, message me or Fanboy and we'll think of something. We'll come up with the theme.
Okay.
Look at this.
Okay.
Look at Matt. Matt is saying from Heroes for Our Club, you might want to just stay there, Chris. I knew it. He's with me.
Okay, this is gonna work. This is gonna happen.
Yeah.
We're gonna make this happen.
No, I think you made a really good decision on this.
Usually I bring my nose contour down the sides of my nose when I get ready because I'm trying to make my whole nose a little bit darker to like make the bridge of it stand out, but I'm not gonna, clearly I don't want my whole nose to be black. So
it was hard. Yeah, because once you like mess up on the white, then it can look muddy and it could go bad.
Oh, see, we got a little curve down there, but that's okay. We're gonna work that out on the remix.
This took me, I think, what took me the longest is getting white. Just setting it. Because everything else could be a little bit easier. Once you have the main, foundation on, everything else comes in.
All right, let's just fix that for the moment. Okay. So we've got the beginning of a nose contour. Now we got to go and do it again.
Now, how long have you been doing makeup, Chris?
So I'm a huge drag fan. I started watching, I've always loved drag. I actually was talking to one of my high school teachers today, and we won't say what year that's from, but I was reminded that I did drag in front of my entire high school. And it was just like, whoa, cool, Chris is in drag. I was Jackie O for the Women's History Assembly.
Wow.
And so then, see, that's so much better. I convinced myself that like makeup was too hard, and I used to do lots of theater. And, when you do theater, if either of you have ever done theater or worked around theater, you don't really do full makeup, but you're supposed to like accentuate everything. You want to give it contrast. And so people would be like, okay, you got to go put the makeup on now. And, so you have like rosy cheeks, and so people can see your lips. And I was just terrified because I'm not like a visual art kind of person. But then I started really getting into watching drag as Drag Race got popularized, and I probably watched it for almost a decade. And the only makeup I was doing was like some lip gloss,
Mm-hmm.
And then finally, when it came time to come back on my channel, it was because I was on Omar's channel, and I was like, I just want to not look like me. Like Chris so much is an internet character to begin with. Like I'm not, and I've been online for 25 years with Crushing Crisis. And I was like, I just want to have an appearance that to me like matches the internet character who I am. And so I started like, honestly, just doing my lips a little bit. And then it turned into, oh, what if we contoured my nose a little bit? And then it turned into, oh, what if we learned how to do a little bit of like light eye makeup? And then it just kind of like kept going and going. So, I mean, I still kind of look like a human person when I do my streams, but to me, it's full drag.
Oh, okay. Because I have an uncle. He did or used to do drag, not so much anymore. But he would do Cher. I wish I had
the
pictures,
ultimate.
but I don't. He would do Cher. He dressed up as Batgirl many moons ago. Actually, he would dress in drag at the club that my mom worked at. And my aunt worked there too. So that lets you know it
was a family affair.
It was a family affair for sure. But like in my family, or some of the women in my family, my aunts mainly, they were very like, you have to look like this to get a guy, or look like this. You have to. And so I had to rebel. So I remember chopping my hair off really short, and I wanted to be a boy because I just didn't want to listen to their advice. And I did everything I could to make myself look hideous. There's pictures of me where they're supposed to be my basketball photos, and I have like a full-on black eyeshadow, like dark brown lipstick. Like it was not cute. Short hair. Yeah, I was like, yes.
All right, I gotta get closer to this mirror so I can try to fix this. why we're not talking. We're both. What is Cliff doing? We haven't given any instructions to Cliff in a long time.
Well, because like I used everything at my disposal, and this is just where I'm at.
I don't know what she sent you, so I wasn't. If I knew ahead of time, I'd been like, okay, do this. I would have told her to put numbers, or told you to put numbers on, like, okay, this is the first product, the second product.
All right, we might come back to the nose, but let's just do something else just for some visual interest here. Shall we do some lips?
Do some lips, yes.
Now, what is the reddest lip liner I have? Or do you do dark?
Like I did a black eyeliner as the liner.
Ooh. I might do like a dark maroon because I'm just afraid that the black is going to make my makeup muddy since it's not as powdered as yours. But we'll see.
Josh in high school, a female friend. Josh, why are you wearing more makeup than me from his theater days?
Oh, but okay.
I love that visual check. It's so good. So good.
Oh, God.
I just like
we're concentrating for you.
Yeah, we really are. I'm like, look at that lip line. It's happening. Never fall asleep with cake makeup on. So this is really funny. So of course I was a theater kid. There was definitely theater makeup, right? So we learned in theater, right? In theater group, like to take off your makeup. So I'm working with this woman several years later. Her name's Wendy at IBM. And she's like, oh, my boyfriend gets really upset because my makeup gets all over the pillows and stuff. And I was like, how are you taking your makeup off at night, right? And she's just like, oh, I use this, and that. And I was like, why are you not putting the hottest towel possible on your face first and then removing? And she's just like, that's a thing? I'm like, it's absolutely a thing. So the next day she sees me, she's like, Cliff, it worked. How did you know that? I'm like, from theater. From theater.
You're like, that never goes away.
Yeah, it does not go away. It does not. Dante, you can always use a little hairspray to create a barrier between the white and the other colors. Interesting.
Oh, I like that.
I will say, like, even though this look is like so random and incomplete, like I just love all the glitter. I love
love the glitter. So now you know what you are. You love glitter. You're like, I need more glitter.
Cliff, where were you 20 years ago? Scared of college community theater, but I was still Big Julie. But auditioning after high school, like with like real humans in the world, was so much more frightening and intense, And I still got the part of Big Julie. I was so proud of myself. I was like, I did it in high school, I did it in community theater, and I felt great doing it. But the auditioning process, like there was this play called Cloud 9. It's in 2 parts, and it's the same family, but in 2 completely different eras, right? So like the events thematically line up with each other, but like the eras do not. Because like part 1 is like in 1919, and like part 2, like act 2, is like in 1984, right? So
there's another play I really like that, The Dinner Party.
Yeah, so it doesn't really quite make sense, but like it's one of those things, right? So anyhow, I'm auditioning, and these guys are gorgeous who are auditioning, right? And one guy, he exuded so much confidence. I was like, well, of course he's gonna get the role. And then like the other gay dude, like this guy was like tall and confident, and they offered him the role. But he was a little bit afraid of playing a gay man. And I told him, be your own man and don't be afraid of it. And then he talked to his mother, and his mother talked him right out of it. And I was like, being a real actor means being able to be other people. That's what it actually means. Yes. So I got offered nothing. And then this other guy, who I thought was really fantastic, he was offered the role. And it was like a little bit awkward because like in the first scene, he's supposed to be he's supposed to be a person of color, like a servant, right? So and then I became like a stagehand for the show. So basically, they kept tweaking the script to try and figure out how he's a manservant, and they kept having to rewrite around it and around it and around it. Like, okay, we don't say this line, we don't say that line, we imply that he's from here, not from there, like all of that. And they did a really great job of it, but it makes the opening act just a little bit jarring, because he tells his story about the moon, right? And like, it's clearly not Irish folklore that he's sharing.
Talk to me a little bit about lip shape. Do you draw, like, what do you do at the corners? Do you follow your normal shape? Do you like give your
Just
make
my
them really
normal.
big at the corners?
I just do my normal.
Okay. Oh, and I just got it right on my cheek. Good job, Chris. You're gonna do fine.
You are doing fine.
You know, it's funny. I keep saying that I'm going to do a Get Ready With Me. And I'm like, nobody on my channel I'm all comics. I'm even afraid. I have this big David Bowie video essay that I want to do. And I'm like, people humor me because I have a very nice group of people who watch me. But I'm like, they don't want to see me do David Bowie. They just want to see me talk about like X-Men. And so and then I'm like, gosh, could you imagine if I just got on and I was like, yeah, we're going to talk about comics, but you're going to watch me put my makeup on while we talk about comics. But here I am living my dream.
I feel like it's fair. Like, let's talk about comics and bring on. Look at this. Max is saying, "Bring on the Bowie." There you go.
It's the best of both worlds.
All right, how much bigger should my lips be, Lady Prom? Let's get in. Do not zoom in on me, Cliff.
Okay.
I always just
Bigger?
exaggerate my upper lip because my upper lip is smaller.
I'm excited because I get to use all of like the hardcore red lipstick that I don't usually use. But this eyeshadow pencil as a lip liner is not it. It's giving ghoul.
It's giving.
Okay.
No. Oh, John's calling the kids. Did somebody say the X-Men?
His ears were ringing.
Yes.
Okay, we're gonna do like a red under, and then we're gonna do like a red glitter. We're gonna do a red glitter gloss on top. Ooh, because you know what I'm gonna use? I'm gonna use Katya Red Scare from Trixie Cosmetics, which I never get to use. If I could see. That's not it.
I love the glasses. Like, we got to check this out.
I'm turning into an old lady. I really am. What is the Red Scare? Here we go. Katya Zamolchikovna's featured lip liner style. So what about you, Lady Prime? So it sounds like you have such an interesting story. I'm sorry I've been so zoned in on trying to make this
you're
makeup
fine.
work. But so you went from like tomboy, but then at some point you made a connection and you were like, I'll actually just perform the hyperfemininity when I feel like it. Was it comics that gave you that? Like, what gave you that confidence to be like, I am a babe and I can be a babe, but I'm also a tomboy, and that all exists because gender is a construct?
So what actually is I'm a huge wrestling fan. Like,
okay, which is drag.
So I'm a wrestling fan, and I had a horrible childhood, but this was the only time I could be a child for like 2 hours and watch all these guys. Obviously they're in their Ric Flair, he has his sequence gowns, and just like a little bit of everything. And then they started bringing women into it. And of course, the women were, like Lady Death. We had the Sable, we had the China. And then I was still like, those girls were a little too sexy for me. I didn't feel comfortable. Then they started there was this one wrestler, her name was Lita. She was she's beautiful, like hot, sexy, and tomboy. Like, I was like, okay, I can get with this. And it kind of just like took off from there. And then I don't know, just of course I grew up looking at girls like Pamela Anderson, Carmen Electra, Bridget Bardot, like all these girls. I was constantly surrounded, and Elvira, of course. Elvira.
Yes.
Elvira did it for me. So, I love horror stuff. I love the scary stuff. So it's just trying to bring all these worlds together. So I guess I was like, well, I could still be feminine and still, you know what I mean? But I guess it was just me because like when your family's telling you like, no, this is what guys like or whatever, you're just like, no, not about it. So I started embracing being the girl side of me.
Well, when I look back to it, because I have a lot of similar influences to you, and when I look back at all those women, even though they were very, their appearance was sexualized, but they were not very sexual in the way they portrayed themselves as characters, even though they were kind of real people. They were like wrestling characters. Mm-hmm. And I think that's what was so powerful about them. And it's the same thing that Cliff was saying about how Lady Death so often has to appear on her covers. It's like possessing what is obviously a very sexual portrayal of the female form, but then actually not being subservient and not being sexualized while looking like that. Like Elvira, all of her jokes about sex are at her own expense. Like she's never the object of anybody else's jokes. It's her jokes.
Exactly. And I think that's why I love Elvira. She's like, I'm not going to let you make fun of me. I'm going to make fun of me before I let you. Like, she has that power, like, because she already knows what she looks like. And I think that's how I take life. I don't take myself seriously. I will be the butt of the joke at my own expense just because it's funny. Like, I don't take myself serious. Like, I think that's why Elvira is like a lot of my childhood. I remember seeing her and I was like, I want to look like her when I get older.
Okay, so I think the problem is I used too much black to begin with, and now I'm like fighting the black. And also, I think my top lip could still be bigger. So I'm going to go in with a red lip liner.
Yeah, that, or if you have like a brown or the maroon one you were talking about, and just blend it in.
Oh my goodness, we have a guest.
Who?
Another?
Straight from Australia.
Yo!
Omnibo!
What is going on here, you beautiful people?
So,
we're just hanging out.
Bo, have you met Lady Prime before?
I have not.
No, hello.
Hello, Lady Prime.
Lady Prime and Fanboy Prime, who's in the background. So Bo is part of Aussieverse, so they have their own channel, and they're in Australia, of course. He's in Melbourne, and it's through him that I met Jess, who's here in the States, and through Jess, how I met all these other people not in the States, coming back to Omar, who is in the States, and
I bring
wonderful.
People together.
And no, he is the originator of it. And like, I love that I continue to bring people together, but I always give Bo the credit that it started with him. And but it's really great because like the only thing that bothered me was when I was at Heroes Con, I literally, my two online worlds never collided. Every time I went to go say hello and hang out for a moment with one crowd, I could not get anyone from the other crowd to join me. I thought it was the funniest thing ever. But there was two people there from my hometown at Heroes Con, and I was introducing them to everybody. So I just thought that was the funniest thing. I had no problem introducing two friends from home who I didn't know were going to be there. I just couldn't get my comic book people to come together.
Just one sec. Hey, Claudia, do you want to put some makeup on me?
Oh, no. Oh, no, the applicator came off inside. I don't know what I'm going to do. Ah! Okay. That's okay. We have a plan.
I just said, she goes, oh, boy.
Are you at the shop?
I am somewhere.
He's in an undisclosed
Yes.
comic book bunker.
Are you at your new job?
Yes.
Okay, I'll take that. I'll take that.
Papa, I said I was leaving Mad Spidey and coming here to give shit to Cliff before I went back to work.
And so you have.
And I have. And you know what? You just make any day amazing day, Cliff. So I'm glad I saw
Sweet of you. By the way, you achieved Solo Dream with me last night. It was very good.
Yes. What was I doing in this dream?
It was a movie theater, and it's something I've never done in real life. And you were like, "Oh, let's check that off your list."
Was I shirtless? Was I shirtless?
You were slightly pantless.
Oh, okay. That's even better then. Fine. We can do that.
It's my dream. It's gonna be whatever happens.
Hey, I've never told you how
If
many
it's a
dreams.
Cliff dream, no one should be having pants on.
You have no idea how many Cliff dreams I've had where I'm like, "Oh my god, I can't believe this is happening." Nothing. You know.
All right, this is starting to turn into something.
Yes,
Yes, it is.
I see it.
And your red is finally coming out.
Yeah. Lesson learned about too much with the black. I thought the red would like blend out, but we're getting somewhere now.
So I haven't seen the beginning of this show. Is this just you're just doing whatever, or are you all trying to look like something?
No,
What's going on?
the lady
He just read us.
So it was just supposed to be like talking about Lady Death and the love of Lady Death and giving me a makeup tutorial in the process, right? But like, you know, Chris is like, "Oh my god, how's this happening?" And I'm not there. I'm having so much FOMO. So I sent Chris the link, and I was like, "Lady Priam, you don't have to run because Madam had to run." And so she's hanging out with us, and we're having a great time.
And what's this QR code?
That's for Comics Curing Cancer.
Oh, is it? Okay, I should get that as well.
James, you can make it, and you can make QR codes now in StreamYard.
Okay.
You know what else
I'm
you
pretty
can do
happy
in
with the lips
StreamYard?
right now.
You know what else you can do in StreamYard?
Now we've got to go back and start making the rest of it look like Lady Death. Lady Prime. I have to do better than Cliff. What else? What should I do next?
It's going to be the hardest part. The wing.
Which is, if you say eyelashes.
The wing.
The eye wing.
Kill this.
The eyeliner.
Where is she? Oh, she's busy. Oh man, what a shame. I recently just bought the Lady Death lingerie issue, actually.
Oh, the wing. Okay.
And I got the omnibus. That's correct, James. I forgot.
Okay, we might be able to make the wing happen. Now, did you do a whole underline, or did you just do a wing?
Just do a wing. Well, actually, I take that back. And then I did eyeshadow underneath my waterline. And then I just pinned it up with the liner.
See, usually I just do white on my waterline, but that's not going to get us anywhere today, so... All right. Let's see what we got. Let's see if there's anything interesting in here.
I think it's funny that as soon as you mentioned wing, that's when Crisis's camera started freezing.
Yeah, that was my escape hatch kicking in.
Is this lipstick holding up for me?
What's that?
Is this lipstick holding up for me? Like, I don't know. I love putting it on, but I don't feel like it holds the magic that I love about it.
The thing is, I just don't have a lot of black makeup. Is what we're discovering in this process.
I love this. This is like Chris being like, I need to order more makeup, obviously.
Right? I just spent money today. I don't need to do more.
Oh, I've just been told I can finish for the day. Okay.
That's awesome.
That is awesome, which means I can
This
go
is
to
a bad
my computer room now.
So wait, are you archiving for someone in the house?
No, I have got all the stock at my house and I'm bagging and boarding.
Oh, okay.
And then packing and then trying not to steal them for myself.
Well, that's
okay. That's a terrible idea. We're going to reverse that course.
I think it's a great idea, Crisis.
No. We're going outdoors on a stream.
Oh no, we're going just back to the north. I'm done, by the way. I'm just going to do this.
What time is it over there for you guys?
I'm just getting the charge up. What time is it? It is 2:00 in the afternoon.
It is 4 for me, and I do have to start making dinner soon. So we're gonna have to put some finishing touches on this quick like.
Look at these two lovers.
So
All right.
2 o'clock for Bo, 4 p.m. for Crisis, 11 p.m. for me.
It's about to be 10 p.m. for me.
All right, we're just gonna do a liquid liner because the face is a little too wet, and I'm not gonna powder again. So I don't know if the eyeshadow is going to work. So I think we're just going to liquid line.
Okay.
Okay.
Liquid line. That sounds.
Listen to me talking like I know what I'm doing. This is by far the thing I'm the worst at, and you get to watch me do it live on camera for the first time.
Start here. Start here. Start here.
Start where? Start where? Hold on.
Start
I can't see
right
it.
here at the
Start
end of
on
my
the outside?
Yes. That's where I
and
start.
Go in, or just do the wing first?
I go out. And then I connect it after.
Okay.
You can tell I haven't brushed my hair today. I apologize.
There we go. One quick pull back and you're back to regular bow.
That's right. That's all it takes, mate. Quickly while I'm here, Sharif did me a couple of custom books that I haven't shown on Aussieverse yet. Because I couldn't afford Harrow County, no matter what format it comes in, he did me 2 custom books, one of Harrow County and the other one Tales from Harrow County. But what makes these so fantastic is I told him to put Aussieverse on the back.
Nice. And how are they custom books?
With the barcode as well, custom. So he grabs the single issues, all the trades.
Takes them to a bookbinder?
Yeah, he works at a bookbinder.
Oh.
Yeah. And you know what? I'm very proud of him because there was a while that he was really struggling with work and what to do, what I've been going through the last month.
Yep.
And I told him to walk into this place that he spends so much money at and say, are you looking for anybody? And they said yes, and they hired him.
Right on.
Bang, bang.
And sometimes that's all it takes.
Yeah.
And sometimes you need someone like me being like, look, you love fashion. Victoria's Secret could work out for you. I don't care that you're a dude. And it did. It happened. But there, and you know, it's really funny. There's a lot of intricacies to my particular job because it's like, okay, we're filling out the application. Do you want to disclose, do you have a disability? Right? And then there's like a tax form that we got to fill out. So like, are you prepared? Do you feel comfortable with this? Like, I got to go through with them, and different companies handle it differently. So like Macy's, not only are they like, okay, like you have a disability, do the tax form. Also, who are you working with and who can we contact? Right? Victoria's Secret is like, hey, do you have a disability? We would like to know. And then, all right, cool. Then there was no like, who do you work with? Who do we contact? There was none of that. But Macy's is like, give us everything. But Macy's did actually call him in for an interview. So I was like blown away because I was like, oh my goodness. And then he's like, Victoria's Secret didn't phone interview with me and I start Friday. And I'm like, oh, sugar.
Sorry, just typing to my boss. My apologies.
No worries. I'm like following like 3 or 4 different chats because like I have people up in my various DMs being like, oh my God, I love Madam. I love Lady Prime. I love Crisis. I've never seen these people before. Oh my God, you got to get together again.
Well, and Cliff and Bo both know my schedule is so crazy. I haven't even been able to do my own channel. Bo was the first person who got, I think Bo, and other than Omar and Omnidog, Bo's the only channel that I've been on for the past 2 years. Because my schedule is crazy, and, you know, being in New Zealand, it's like times that you all are streaming are like the middle of the day for me. I'm like picking a kid up from school.
Yeah, I was actually going to message you the other day because I hadn't spoken to you in about 2-3 weeks just to see how you were going and make sure everything is all right. But then I didn't.
Oh, it is madness. It's madness. Work is madness. And I'm in the middle of training for a triathlon, which is now in 40 days.
Oh.
Carmen Crafts, welcome.
Hey, Carmen.
So I got to tell you, so my mother reacted to my picture. She goes, you need a new makeup artist. She goes, however, you still look very cute. 84 and unfiltered, of course.
Yeah, you look like you got some patches happening
let's
there.
Clean that up a little bit. There's a chance that this could work.
Yeah, Bo, I have no idea what I'm doing. Like, I did all of this with my fingers. Like, that's it.
Like Lady Prime is like, you know,
glowing.
it's all smooth and beautiful. Where with you, it looks like something. You know what yours looks like? I love you, Cliff, but it looks like, you know, that makeup gun in The Simpsons.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
All right, we have little baby wings right now. Because I went and sketched out underneath them.
Off as a baby, yeah.
So do your wings go up or out?
These
Can
go
I
out.
share this- Can I share this to my audience, Cliff?
All right, I have maximum 15 more minutes to get this right, and then I gotta go make dinner.
Because there's a button here that's what is it called? Cliff on Comics. Lady Death makeup. Yeah.
Well, it's our Death Never Looks So Good Lady Death live celebration.
Let me know if you get an echo, because I've changed to be in the room with the sound. Okay. Oh, this is a fucking disaster.
Don't
How-
hear a echo yet. Okay,
Now,
now.
Yeah. All right. Hold on.
Biscuits.
But can I hear you now? I wonder.
I hope so.
Just a tiny whisper.
Just a my voice? A whisper? No.
I think it's my goofy headphone setup more than you, my friend.
It's so good. It's so good. And oh, Black Spiders, welcome. I love it. The one thing I genuinely love about multi-stream is that we do get different viewers, you know, and I feel like that was a highlight for tonight, where I have people messaging like, who are these people? I love this.
Oh, I didn't know I don't even know how to do multi-stream. We could multi-stream to my channel too in the future if I put some planning into this.
Yes.
I've just chucked it on Aussieverse now.
Yeah.
People are going to be like, "What in the hell is going on?"
For real. For real. I really do look like something out of House of a Thousand Corpses.
Rob Zombie could hire you.
He could, and he's like, it's like, who am I playing? It's like, you're the gay ghoul. You're the gay ghoul.
You have the theater background. I mean, you meet the qualifications.
It's true. It's true.
Oh, well, that wing turned out good.
Yeah, it did.
That is, yes.
The other one is on the struggle bus.
You can get there. We believe in you. Oh, Bobby De La Ghetto's here too.
Bobby De La Ghetto, what a name.
So I want to tell you a really funny story about an argument I had with a high school buddy at my 10-year high school reunion, right?
Oh, yes.
And we were talking about like masculinity, and I said I'm extremely secure in my masculinity because I know exactly who I am. Good night, Matt. I'll see you going to bed. We'll have a good time. Thank you. Oh my God, James Abel, this stream is almost like if Lady Death showed up and Death becomes her. Bobby De La Ghetto and happy No King's Day, y'all. Right on, man. So we're getting into it in like masculinity. I'm like, I'm extremely secure in my masculinity. I'm more secure in my masculinity than most men here. And he goes, no, how could you say that? You know, you're gay. And I was like, yeah, because I can be gay and I can be totally cool with it. And I can do all the gay things. And at no point do I feel like any less of a man, you know?
I can do all the gay things.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm trying not to be too gross tonight, you know, in honor of Lady Death.
I'm like, why am I getting all this brown on my face? Oh, because this is the brush that I use to contour my nose. Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, for me, that was very much coming to the realization of what being non-binary meant, and that like that was something I could have if I wanted it. And that like I can do masculine things and be very masculine, and I can do feminine things and be very feminine, and it just doesn't matter because that is, you know, who I am. It doesn't change my biology; it just changes my gender presentation.
Mm-hmm.
And once I kind of like fully put that together, my whole life changed, even though nothing was really different.
Right, but how you feel when you come to your own realization, when you find, as they say, when you find your own truth, that's what matters. You know, when you look at yourself and like, okay, I know who the F I am, right? It's great. It's you know, it's a weight off of you. It really is.
Okay, these little baby wings are the best ones I've done in my entire life, so we're just gonna stick with it. I think they're up and out, and I underline them with some white, so there's contrast. So I really think they're actually lifting my eyes a little bit.
I believe it is working for you.
Now we're gonna go. Oh Jesus! I still just look like I'm Perot the clown though, so I don't know what's. Lady Prime, what are we? I mean, we've got the white. We contoured the nose. I have big lips. Yet I'm still not you. So what else could we be adding here?
Mascara. We don't. I know you don't. I know you don't want to commit to a lash, but you know, mascara will
do. Gonna get all over. I'm afraid it's just gonna get all over all this beautiful white. But here we go.
We believe in you. We believe in you.
So okay, here's another. So Lady Prime, had you been reading comics all along, like from the 90s, all when you were into wrestling and you know the early 2000s all the way to present, or was there a point where you kind of like were like, oh, comics, I need to get back to that?
So for me, it's always been wrestling. Wrestling was my outlet, my getaway, my, you know, yes, where I could be a kid and, you know, use my imagination. In the household, we weren't allowed to use our imagination. We weren't allowed to get dirty and do all that stuff. So 2 hours I got to watch wrestling and my imagination just ran wild. So it started once wrestling came into play, everything else, like, you know, with wrestling fans, they're all comic book fans. They all love to do cosplay. You know, I was big into music, been big into bands. And of course, you know, it's all the worlds colliding together when it comes to being a wrestler. You have the theme music, you have the attire, you have the makeup, you have, you know, there's the acting part, you know, you have your being athletic also. So it's just a little, you know, these characters, and then you're adding more to it, layers, you know what I mean? Like for me, there's this one wrestler, his name's Chris Jericho. He is like the Madonna of wrestling. In regards to like, he's always changing his character and adds more to it. There's, you know, he's like an onion. You just keep peeling it back, and there's all these.
Made the list.
What's that?
You just made the list.
Yes. So, you know. So I kind of, you once you fall into wrestling, you meet all sorts of people. And then like my husband's a big comic book, you know, he loves comic books. So just hearing him listen to me telling about stories, and he's a good storyteller. So I'm like, you know what? Yeah, I'll read. Let me read that. Let me, you know, get into it. And so some of it he is influenced me, but some of it I just kind of like go and find my own, like, you know, Tank Girl I found on my own. I read Old Man Logan. I love that. I can't wait till my son's a little bit older to read it. So I don't have to explain the whole Hulk and, you know, the incestual part of it.
Yeah.
But yes.
So I do want to share, Dante actually is a wrestler.
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah. So, you know, I was going to say, Lady Prime knew before I even knew. And then follow up, James's question is, Lady Prime, how do you feel about Rhea Ripley makeup?
So I love her makeup, but I even liked her when she didn't even have to wear that much makeup. She's naturally beautiful, but you know, it gives more to the character and makes her like just like.
She actually doesn't like makeup.
Yeah, and that's the funny thing is she actually doesn't like to wear makeup, but here she is like full on dark eyeshadow, dark lip, and yeah.
But I feel like that's just about like she knows that she's committing to her character.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like that's the transition for a lot of people. You know, like look at RuPaul. I don't do drag every freaking day. Like I do drag to get paid. You know, like Josh says, my pal did the inks for Old Man Logan. That double-page Hulk spread killed him. And James Abel for Lady Prime, you should look into reading Do a Powerbomb. Have you?
So
you would love that.
I think I have 3 issues. I haven't gotten the full run. Trev, I want to believe that Trev, the shipping guru, was the one that told me about it, and I happened to stumble across them at one of the bookstores here in Texas. So I was able to find 3 issues.
That's good. Listen, I have read it. I have cried. I have shared the story. More people have cried. DJ Lynx sent me a copy for me to read because he was so emotionally touched by it. And like, I just keep passing it on. Follow up from Claudia Estrada in Australia. She might be engaged to someone named Omnibo. She goes, it's the style, not necessarily being beautiful or not. And she clarified later that she needed the right makeup artist. There you go.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
All right, I'm going to run off stage to get one other thing to try to turn this into something, because then I got to go make dinner. I have like a nice silvery blush that I feel like maybe will give it some dimension.
Have any of you read Girls with Slingshots?
No.
In fact, there's a few wrestling ones that I just haven't been able to afford getting the trades, like that Powerbomb one. There's been about 2 or 3 in the last year that have come out. I just haven't been able to get.
Yeah, I highly recommend Do a Powerbomb. And then not wrestling related, but Daniel Warren Johnson related, Murder Falcon.
Murder Falcon is incredible.
Oh, yes, Chris agrees. Yes.
Well, and that's kind of like, that gets me in my musician heart.
Josh says, Bo, Girls with Slingshots is a webcomic. Okay, so we can all look into it. All right.
Okay.
You wouldn't trust anything Josh says, though.
Well, I found it, so he's right about this.
No, he's a bit dodgy, that guy.
Where's my other palette?
Josh says, Cliff, you would love it. I think based on what I found in 2 clicks, I think I would love it. Yeah.
Okay, now we're talking.
Oh, yeah. The brush and the color are doing the work.
Come on, get on there.
This is the silver you wanted to apply, right?
Yes, this is a Trixie Cosmetics palette. It is back to the fuchsia.
Oh.
And she doesn't do them as much anymore, but she did these trio of blush palettes that had like a darker blush for the pocket of the cheek, a lighter one, and then like a highlighty color. But sometimes I find the highlighty colors actually make sense as a little bit of a blush, especially if you've got a lighter look on, like this one. So I'm going to try to get to what Lady Prime is doing without adding more black by just using this like silvery highlighter.
Yes,
brush.
I see it. Yes.
Yeah.
I just bought Claudia the Dexter palette, which is really cool because it comes in like, I don't know if you've seen Dexter, the TV show. But
It comes from a blood red package.
No, it's the blood slide thing, and you open it up.
The problem is my face is just so wet because I didn't set it again. So wet. That's it. You remember the first thing I asked when I got on stream is, girl, how do you set all that white?
I loaded it with powder.
Okay, things are happening. Things are happening.
So
And then I just
the first thing you do, just powder.
So I moisturize the crap out of my face because that's going to help blend everything, when you're working with everything. Then I put primer on my face so that it would grip onto it. And then the white was hard to get on there. So once I was able to get it to an even enough, then I would set it with powder. And just powdered. And then everything else, I just used shadow. Because in my everyday makeup, I use cream. Because now I'm getting older. I will be a year older next week. At the end of this month. I use cream because it just helps, it's a little nicer. It's a little softer on the face. it doesn't go into the lines. And I like to pretend like I'm full of Botox and I just don't move my face. I go living the Victoria Beckham way. I'm smiling on the inside.
Okay.
Right?
We're turning into something in the final seconds here.
Oh, I like that. It just like made it her eyes.
Yeah, Crisis needs a wig.
I know, I don't have any white wigs, unfortunately. But we do have my actual hair, so we'll unleash that at the end.
Whose birthday is it?
It's
I have
Vaj's
a birthday coming at the end of the month.
Oh, happy birthday. Sorry, I missed that.
No, you're fine.
Okay,
Oh,
this is turning into a face now. I'm sorry, I'm just like ecstatic that it's
happening.
starting to look like a face. I don't have as much dimension as you though. We need more dimension. Where else are you contoured to like create that? Did you contoured your forehead a little bit?
Yes, I did my forehead.
Oh, Chris is in it now. Chris is feeling it. Like, okay, we're contouring the forehead. All right.
I feel like I need a shovel to get this stuff out and the amount that I need to get on my skin.
No, when I first did my makeup, when I did the white, I was like, I hate it. And I was like, be patient. It's going to take time. You have to add the layers on it. I'm not a patient person, but
yeah, that's what I didn't understand when I started watching so much drag makeup how-to stuff. Was like, I'd be like, girl, you're going over that for the 5th time. Surely that's not required. But like now that I'm doing it more, I realize it kind of is required because it's those layers that make the dimension in the makeup. Mm-hmm. You can't skip out on it.
And, I don't know if you've occasionally you'll see one of them do a behind the scenes or something on their private YouTube channel where you'll watch the whole process and you're like, damn. And it's like 45 minutes later.
Yes. You're like, I went over that. Yes, that's how it feels. I kept doing it over when I was doing the contour on my cheeks. I was like, oh, I don't like how it looks, but it was trust the process, I guess.
Now, do you do any red at all to make it look a little lively at the end, like on the apple of your cheek? I feel like I see a little bit of color. Like
so
there.
I think whatever I had on my blush brush, there was probably like a hint of pink from my Elvira makeup that I did a few days ago that was stuck on there. So that kind of did happen. And then I did put a little bit of red underneath my eye, just a little bit.
I love how
I feel like she does have a little bit of like a little bit of color.
Like yeah.
All right. And then you have some highlighter on your nose too.
Yes, I did do that.
See, it's like I'm somebody who can understand the language when I hear it, but I can't speak the language. I could look at your face and be like, I see what you did, girl.
I told Claudia to put some on me, but she doesn't have the white, she said.
Well, that's a letdown. We got to plan this. We got to plan better for the future. 24 time zones, one character, a giant makeup.
Oh my God, imagine if we all did like Elvira or Vampirella, how fun that would be.
Yes.
Well, it's approaching human. That's what I can say.
Sure.
I think we're going to take the hair down and see what that does for it. And then we're just going to put some finishing touches. And then
sometimes once you put the hair on, because I almost forgot my lashes. Once I put the wig on, I was like, something's missing.
I mean, I could get out the lash glue, but that could end disastrously. And there's no running water in here. So I don't know if that's a good idea.
Oh, there we go. Oh.
Yeah, my white streak is going to help with this, I think. See, we got there in the end.
Yes.
I love this. I feel like this is like a Lauren Bacall Lady Death hybrid that we've come to. Right? Yeah, it works. It works.
Yes.
And I'm very happy with how the lip turned out because it was a struggle for a hot minute.
Mine or yours?
Yours. I was watching you struggle, and I was like mine, I don't care, right? But yours, I was like, oh my God. I'm believing you. It's gonna get there.
Now you're making me want to mess with it more because it got a little bit of white on it.
Crisis, you look close to the French court.
It's a little better.
Cliff looks vitamin deficient right now. Oh my gosh. Okay, look at all
He
my
has
stars.
the twilight glow. He has the twilight glow.
I do. And, you know, like it took forever for me to stop sweating and for this makeup to stay in place. Dante says crazy good. Awesome.
When you know you're posing, as you know, you see the vision. You're like, okay, right? It's going to get.
I'm like, it's all happening now. It's just so
Once
wild.
you start doing you start posing, and you're like, okay.
It's just so wild how I own truly too much makeup to be a YouTuber who puts on makeup like once or twice a week, and none of my colors like work with this. This was really like I had to hunt through everything to find these. I couldn't tell you the last time I used this palette, but like it's the only thing I could find that would like give me that kind of like deathly glow. So yeah, it's just crazy how different this palette is to normal human being makeup.
Yes. Because this is going to help out working with the white paint, because for work, we're going to dress up as Alice in Wonderland characters. And my boss is going to be the Mad Hatter. So I get the pleasure of doing his makeup. Last year,
I share that, Bo?
Yeah, she wanted me to share it with you. And yeah, chuck it up. Forest Witch.
This is Claudia's Forest Witch look.
Ooh, that is lovely.
It is. It is.
Actually, she did a symbiote as well once that I loved.
See, she's got talent. She knows it.
Oh, does she ever?
I love when Claudia passes a message through Bo that my lips look good on a stream. That's like, yes.
She does do that.
Take care, Byron.
Nap.
This might be the least that I've ever seen the comments on a stream because I'm so blind without my glasses on and I'm so focused in trying to make this work. Usually I'm like,
yeah,
I don't know who's here. I don't know who's talking to us.
You get a lot of comments.
I try to read the meaningful ones.
Well, folks, I'm going to have to say farewell as soon as we fix these lips. And I hope I made this more interesting. It was such a pleasure. This is a dream come true.
Oh, I was so happy that you were down. I was like, just join us.
Where is this picture?
Plus, I love bringing people together, so yay. Look at this. Claudia says, yeah, you have a good lip combo, Crisis. But seriously, I love how you got that lip to happen.
Layers, baby. And I got to use all my Katya makeup that I never get to use because it makes me look too severe on my show. But it's perfect for Lady Death.
Right? No, it really worked.
Now
Lady Death, do you have any Lady Death questions for Crisis?
Now, I don't know Lady Death probably as well as you, but I will try.
No.
Do you know what her actual name was before Lady Death?
Oh, no, I don't. And I've read so many versions of her origin because I started picking up Lady Death Origins, and then I started getting the coffin-bound Kickstarter comics, too. So I feel like I've read her origin so many times, but I don't. But I'm, like, totally name blind to begin with. I'll be reading a comic for, like, years, and I'll be like, the pink one. Like, I truly do not know the names of any characters.
Oh, Carmen's Craft says Crisis looks gorgeous. I gotta say, the way the eyes are coming together, the Lady Death gorgeousness is shining through.
Yeah, I figured like let's just get
those like little eyes. I wish I had bought in the white contacts, but I didn't. But that's okay.
Yeah. Now, have you ever watched the show Dragula?
Yeah, I have actually.
So Dragula is a drag show that's all drag, that's horror, filth, and glamour drag. It's on Shudder, which is the AMC horror streamer, and it's having like an all-star season right now. But they do a lot of drag that's this kind of drag, and that's like bloody guts and stuff, but then also glamorous. And one of the contestants this year, Dahlia Black, did a Lady Death look on her original season. And Lady Death is like kind of niche. So people are like, it's just a white-faced devil lady. I'm like, no, that is Lady Death. If you know Lady Death comic books, she's doing Lady Death. All right, I think this may be the final look. Now I just have to go find.
I felt like Lady Death was hard because since she is just like pale, it's mainly just like the actual shadows of her face that make it. It was not easy. I did get frustrated quite a bit.
Oh, Bo just broke out one of the Lady Death omnibuses.
Yeah.
Hold that up again. There we go.
I mean, she's got a hell of a costume, right?
Yeah, she does. Jewish Dragons. Hi, everyone. You all look great. Do you actually read Lady Death comics? If so, what would you recommend? So I openly admitted that I don't. Lady Prime, what would you recommend? Like if you could just pick one story for someone to get started with.
That's hard. I don't know where to start. Because I'm like, you could read Evil Ernie and then get her origin, like how it's hard. Oh, we changed shirts.
Yeah. Well, I wanted to end. I couldn't have my hoodie on. We need to give some kind of fantasy before we left. So with Lady Death, it's tricky because her 90s stuff, which is what made her iconic, it's kind of just turns into a series of like one-shots and miniseries. I do think if you read that first Lady Death that came after her appearance in Evil Ernie, and I think it's been a trade paperback like 100 times. It's one of those covers you've seen a million times with the sword in front of her. That's a really fun comic to read. And I'm actually working on a Lady Death guide, but I'm like, does anybody want that? Would anybody read a Lady Death guide? But maybe they would.
Yes.
But then there were two different series in the kind of like Avatar comics era in the 2000s and early 2010s. One that was just Lady Death and one that was Lady Death Origins. And I'm trying to remember which one I read, but it had like really lovely art. And it really was like a version of her origin that like, okay, it wasn't as extreme as the 90s stuff, but it was, it still felt very identifiably her. And then the modern stuff that's from the Coffin Comics Kickstarters, it's fun, but it's very much there to be more of a TNA book. And it's still by Brian Pulido. And I still respect that he's kept it alive and I own a lot of them, but it's kind of like, I feel like it kind of misses what was so great about her to begin with, was that it wasn't just a TNA comic book. Like she was powerful. And the more that it like leans into marketing her with like, it's the bare breasts cover, it's the, like, I'm like, I just don't know. And it's his creation. So I can't begrudge him that. But in terms of what's really fun to read of Lady Death, I'm going through my database right now to see if I can find the listing.
Total non-stop action of Lady Death sounds good though.
The one from 2010 is the one that I really enjoyed. My comment on the one issue is, this is really strong. I love the artwork and colors, which are surprisingly subtle, but show moments of action to pop off the page. And this feels like a genuinely interesting story. Lady Death's psyche and power have been fractured since she's her own evil queen of hell, as well as one or more helpless peasants back on Earth. I'm definitely interested to learn more, even if a werewolf fight is a bit on the dull side. How could a werewolf fight be dull? I don't know. So I enjoy that 2010 series. Now, I think I look more like an erstwhile member of like KISS, or like I'm unsuccessfully doing got makeup,
I didn't
then
want to
I'd
say
be
it.
Lady
I
Death.
didn't want to say
But
this.
we got there.
If we had the white wig, we would see it.
I know. I just think I have blonde.
You have this version of Lady Death blonde.
Oh,
No, I mean
hey.
blonde wigs. But
Come on,
maybe a blonde wig will sell us the fantasy a little bit more before I have to go make that.
Yes, you could be this version of Lady Death.
Oh, there you go. Now my head is unusually large, and so all my hair is already down, so this is not really going to work. But
No, I have a huge head and a lot of hair, so.
Hey there, sailor.
That's kind of happening.
all right, that might be the best we can do. It is a little more Lady Death with blonde hair.
Yes.
I'm gonna make
And,
it
you know,
bigger though.
It's so funny because like the blonde hair is like helping some of that contouring come out.
See, like my red is fighting to come out. I'm not a natural redhead. I wish, but
And Bo's like, I need to play with my hair because now it's the time.
It's getting in my way when you don't brush it.
Yeah, it's just too short of a wig.
I like the shirt though.
Yeah, the shirt is great.
That is
Very
a hot
like
shirt.
Vampire Lestat.
Yeah.
in my mind, that's what the shirt is. Which way was the front?
This stream has made me so happy.
Oh my god, my giant fucking head.
Yeah. Like I will do that.
Okay. There we go. This is my first official full drag appearance on the internet. Bag this #1 because one day it may be viable here on Clips Comics. Lady Prime, can we hold up the cover again to see if I got closer?
yes.
You're also live on Aussieverse, FYI.
Oh, great. Well,
And on Lady Prime.
Yes.
well, there you go.
It's working.
We got somewhere. See?
Okay, well, I've got to go serve lovely homemaker wearing this makeup and make some lovely, lovely chicken for the family. So I have been Crisis, and this is crazy. Cliff, thank you so much for sending me the StreamYard link. Lady Prime, it is such a pleasure. Thank you for being my Lady Death makeup coach. If I ever have the opportunity to come on again and talk femme fatales with you, Cliff, I will find some time in the day to do it, okay?
I will give you proper warning.
Yes.
so we can align the stars.
Yes.
Yeah. And Bo, you know how I feel about you, so I don't know to say a lot else about that.
Oh, you.
God, I'm now that I'm fully in the fantasy, I'm like almost saying words that I probably shouldn't say here. Because I'm like, I'm feeling this is,
Yeah. No, it's good. It's good. It's really good.
You could
Okay,
tell
so-
when you started feeling it, like you were like,
well, that's all, folks. Thank you so much. It has been a pleasure.
Sorry.
Keep having fun. Read some Lady Death comics, y'all.
yes.
Trans lives matter.
Always. See, that was a good send-off. A nice reminder. So, anyhow, all right, I guess we can wrap it up here because it's 11:30 for me. It's the middle of the day for Bo. It's 10:30 for Lady Prime.
Yes, it is.
Oh my God. Well, thank you everybody who joined us on various channels of YouTube and the internet and whatever we got going. I appreciate you. Lady Prime, thank you so much. I can't believe this is our first stream together.
I know. It's like I felt like I've known you.
Mm-hmm.
And then it's like I've never met you at the same time. It was
Yeah, I feel the same way. I'm like, okay, we're doing this. And then I was like, wait a second, we've never interacted before. You know? Plus we got people to come together. You know, we got we got Boggs on here. We might have scared him away. And then we for his birthday. And then and of course Crisis Chris, always awesome. Bo, I too, I love you. Always a pleasure. All right, everyone. Thank you for joining us. Read your comics, and I love you. Have a good night.
Good night, everybody.